Diddy put it down like me. I'm Fergalicious.
Welcome to Tofu Alley.
Delicious. I be up in the gym just working on my fitness. He's my witness. I put your boy on rock and
Sir
he
King.
down the block just to watch what I got. So delicious. It's hot, it's so delicious. I put them boys on rock, so delicious.
Welcome to Tofu Alley. No beef, just tofu.
I want to thank you, everybody, for sharing your life with me. You gave me so much, you made me happy. Your love's been amazing. I know I couldn't make it without you, without your love. Thank you.
Sir King. Welcome to Tofu Alley.
Step on them, king. Step on them, king.
No beef, just tofu.
Step on them, king. Step on them, king.
Sir King.
Step on them, king. Step on them, king. I love me some Avatar Nation. Damn!
Oh, hell no.
Step on them, king. Step on them, king.
No beef, just tofu.
What's up, y'all? I need to play that one more time because that's like going down memory lane. So we'll be right back.
Sir King. Welcome to Tofu Alley.
Step on them, king. Step on them, king.
No beef, just tofu.
Step on them, king. Step on them, king.
Sir King.
Step on them, king. Step on them, king. I love me some Avatar Nation. Damn!
Oh, hell no.
Step on them, king. Step on them, king.
No beef, just tofu.
All right, good morning. How you doing, people? In case the new people want to know what the hell was Tofu Alley, that's one of my plethora of channels that I was able to create over here and have people migrate to. Okay, just in case you wanted a history lesson. So sometimes we open the vaults and show you the creative achievements of Avatar Nation, and that was one of them. That was a beautiful creation that I made. So let's get into it. What's up, Tanya McNeil? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Happy Monday. What's up, sister? Good to see you detached. Thank you for being here and detaching yourself. Wherever I be, detached is right there, so I appreciate that. What's up, Bush? Baby, how you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being a baby in the bush. What's up, Diva D girl? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you for your dedication and loyalty. And I will never disrespect you, girl. Never. What's up, Khaki Ness Baron? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you as well. And your blue blockers. All right, so let's get into it. I guess Quanney is live. Quanney, and this is no shade. This is nothing. Keep Quanney in your prayers. It seems like she is looking for a job. So I know it's hard out here. Quanney, keep your head up. God's got a space for you. So, um, don't. It's hard to tell people that when they end the journey, especially during this time. Like I could say, like I tell people, diversify, get as many. Well, she had a good point. How in the hell people could work 3 jobs? Shit, you know what I mean? It's just like they be like, oh, well, get another job. It's like we are not a robot. We are human. So it's just hard. I tell people, you got a job, keep your job. Do what you need to do. If somebody get on your nerves, just ignore that shit. Pray to God that God will deal with them, and most of the time He does. And just be the best employee you can be. Because right now things are crazy. Like I mean, people with white collar jobs are getting laid off due to AI. That's insane. You know what I mean? So if you don't have a job, just keep your head up. Just keep your head up. I don't have any way to tell y'all how to. There's ways out there to make extra income and stuff like that, but that has to be for you. Like everybody can't sit and everybody go to Uber or do that or DoorDash or stuff like that. Um, I just, it's just really crazy out here right now. If you had an opportunity to, I would tell you to go and try to get formal education so that that could make you relevant in the workplace. But then again, you got to find a way to pay for it. And if you can't pay for it, you got to either go the government route or hope there's a grant out there. So it's crazy times right now that we live in. But the one thing you can't do is you can't give up. You got to persevere. If you believe in a higher power, this is the time to use that belief system and just stay encouraged. Stay encouraged. I notice through most times through adversity, we grow the most. It's when we get complacent, it's when the issues occur. But that's just my 2 cents. All right, what's up, Tanya McNeil? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you very Precious 22 says, good morning, SK in chat. Prayers for Quantity. I miss her. I miss her too. I miss her too. But yeah, I'm not trying to shade her, but she's on her channel. She said it, so I'm just bringing it to light. The prayer changes things. So the more people who pray for her, she may find something. Shit. I wish Quani would. I really wish Quani would start like a podcast kind of situation, separate from here, but just do a podcast, or maybe I don't know, just maybe she could reach out to her local. I don't know. I just throw out ideas. Quani has a very interesting voice. She has an interesting perspective that it could be well rounded. I mean, maybe she could do something at the radio station. I don't know, and then people could donate to her that way. I don't know. I don't know. You got to be innovative. I think this is one of the greatest times to be alive and one of the most depressing times to be alive. And why I say it's one of the most greatest times to be alive because we have so much access to information so quickly, right? But we are being replaced by objects that are not human, which can affect our existence. So it's a scary part time to be alive, and it's an interesting part time to be alive. All right, what's up, Philly T? We was just singing your song a minute ago. I want to thank you, everybody. Philly T and I created some great projects back in the day. One of them I think is very relevant to this day. Hopefully, I still got it. Let me see if I still got it. I may not be able to find it right off the bat, but I hope I kept it because StreamYard only allows you to keep so many things at one time. I don't know if I'll be able to find it. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. I think I may have kept it. I don't know. I don't know. I have to find it another time. It was dealing with trolls. Uh, it was dealing with trolls, y'all. So, here, one troll here.
Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no.
Ooh, child.
Child is right. All right. So, this is the main one for Pizarro right here. And this is Philly T and I's production back in the day when we was in the lab. Here we go.
Trolls got to go, spreading them lies, trying to divide Avatar Nation. F them all day, F them all night. We don't love them trolls.
They got to go. Yeah, so that's history right there. That's history right there. So yeah, that's that troll clip. So thank you, Philly T, for sharing your talents, your many talents with Avatar Nation. All right, so let's get into it. So y'all, this is insane. This is really effing insane. So I went to Walmart last night, y'all. And what's happening is it ain't people looting. Now, mind you, I went to two Walmarts because one Walmart didn't have what I wanted, and the other Walmart didn't. Now, Sunday, y'all know, is a major shopping day. It's a major shopping day. So the first Walmart I went to, it was kind of dead, but I'm like, oh, okay, maybe this is off peak time. So whatever. It was just like the line. It was people in there, but the lines weren't long as normal, right? So then I went to another Walmart. Now this other Walmart, they parking lot be packed. You really can't find a spot. It'll be like you found one spot out of many, right? So I'm like, damn. I'm like, where the hell everybody at? Like it was cars in the parking lot, but like I tell you, on a weekend, like just like. So I was like, what? I'm like, okay. I go. I said, where everybody at? So I go in the parking lot. I see no. Okay, I'm like, okay, whatever. So then I go in the store. Child, you would think it's 7 o'clock in the damn morning. I'm like, what? So I guess what happened is, even though that court told him that he still had to pay them food stamps, they still haven't done it, or it's been a delay. So I like, wow. So literally, it ain't like Walmart suffering. Walmart is suffering. I'm interested to see what they stock price do today because they're gonna take a hit. That I'm sure that's gonna take a bit. I wanted to ask the lady, I'm like, where everybody at? But I ain't wanna really want to bother her. But because I got my answer, I'm like, damn. So Walmart gonna take a hit, and I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, I just want to give y'all an update on that situation. Walmart stock price is $101.32. But once word get out that hmm, they suffered a decline, that stock price is gonna go down. All right. So like I told y'all, Wingstop got earnings this week. We shall see. It's a lot of companies that report this week. So it's very interesting to see what happens on Wall Street. Oh, you said the Brown Beauty World or Walmart in my area was empty. Wow. So what we thought would be looting is what people are now going into. They going to food banks. They're not looting. They're just going to other alternatives. So that's very interesting. I know Walmart's like on Trump door. Hey, hey, you fucking with our money. Oh Lord, I know Walmart. Say, what the hell going on? Good morning to you. I was in your bushes during that time, you say? Oh, okay. Well, thank you for coming out the bushes. Billy T said, Lord, it's too early. No, it's right on time. Sunshine. Diva D says, I haven't heard that clip in a while. Yeah, because we don't deal with trolls over here. So, yeah. Yeah. But a few of them been talking and popping up. Precious 23 says, I remember that troll clip. Okay. Soul Sister says, there's a new blackout starting November 25th till December 2nd. I have the stores everyone I have the stores. Everyone's not shopping those days on my wall. Yeah, I heard those too on your wall. Okay, I heard that too. We shall see. We shall see. But I think really Trump is the one causing the economic blackout because like Brown Beauty said, there ain't want nobody up in there. I was like, damn. So all right, anything else in the real world I want to talk about? Nah, there ain't no. Hey, what's up with that Cardi B situation? So Stephon, whatever his name is, Stephen Diggs, the football player, set up there and got twins with his ex. Damn, Cardi, you can't catch a break. So I guess I don't know, I was reading a little headline. They said Cardi B kicked him out the house or something, or made him go back to his house. I was like, damn. First offset, not he was cheating with you. I don't know how long they've been together, but damn, that's effed up. That's effed up, y'all. For real, for real. For real, for real. Did y'all know that? In case y'all didn't know, did y'all know the new Lakers owner for the Los Angeles Lakers? They paid $10 billion for the Lakers and retained 15% ownership. So Jenny Buss, who is the daughter of the original owners Laker Jerry Buss, paid $10 billion. Wow, and LeBron sitting on the bench because he hurt, and Luca Child, they I was like, wow, whoever made that work, I guess, woo, Lord, if you think about it, they said, well, you got to give me a succession plan, and the succession plan was Luca. Ooh, I ain't gonna put nothing. Luca lost weight and he balling. He balling like I ain't got nothing against Luca. But LeBron, you better take your ass to New York. I think the team that LeBron should go to is New York. That's the only team that I think he should go to right now in the NBA. He don't need to go nowhere else. Don't go back to Cleveland. You already did what you had to do. Go somewhere where they are gonna appreciate you day in and day out. So, anything else I gotta say? Um, No, Cash Patel, the head of the FBI, they really going on his ass now because he took an FBI jet to go to like a football game where his girlfriend was singing at, and everybody's like, "What the hell are you doing?" I don't know, child. So Cash Patel might not be the FBI director no longer. But anyway, so yeah. What's up, Brixton? I'm here for the mess. How you doing? Good to see you. Cardi is making more babies than music. Well, Cardi's album was okay. She had some hits on there. Well, I wouldn't call them hits, but songs. What's up with Tanya Jones? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. So yeah. Anything else? No. Anything else in the real world I want to talk about? Mm, mm, mm. I heard this weird thing. No, it's not weird. I want to share the channel with y'all, but it heard he like how is Trump gonna do this? So obviously we in $1 trillion of debt, right? I heard that he going okay, so first he thought he was gonna get our debt down by doing Doge, but that didn't work out. So I heard he going to do the gold thing, reassess the gold, and then have the gold move over to stable coin, and then have our current day dollar replaced with crypto, child. I don't know. And if y'all notice, Bitcoin is falling. Bitcoin is currently 109,000. I currently see that as by design. And really, the only sectors in the stock market that are thriving today are the tech sector. But I feel the tech sector is overvalued. So you got to have the discretionary companies such as your Nikes and your Lululemons and the things that you can make a choice to buy decline, right? Because we already in a recession, jobs are being lost. They still haven't released that damn job report, so be on the look at that. But you got this other sector that's booming because of AI. I'm gonna tell y'all now. Please be weary and leery of falling for these stocks that are at all times highs because y'all gonna get kind of disappointed when the thing goes down because they're not based on actual fundamentals. They're actually based on speculation. So speculating on how valuable they'll be in the future. Normally things are based on how much income that or profit they're able to generate. Not that AI shit. Because they pass them billions to billions to each other. Okay. And all they gotta do is announce that they working with open AI and they stock seem to go up astronomically. Now if you know what you're doing, you can make some money. If you don't, you might be the one caught handling, holding the bag. Have you been watching the Layla Ali and Clarissa Shields beef? No, sorry, I have not, DVD. I do apologize for that. Oh Lord. I knew you was gonna drop down sometime in the near year. What has gone? What's up, MBK crypto? What has going to do is require stablecoin issues to back the stablecoins with treasuries and not dollars. Brilliant. BTC is the best performing asset on the planet in the last 15 years. Yes, you're correct in all that. But you forget, you failed to, did you mention gold? So you failed to mention gold in that situation, you know? Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. Child, people be frustrating me like like I listen. I'm a very busy man. If I don't pick up your phone call, that means I'm in the middle of doing business, right? And when I'm not doing business, and most of the time is late at night. So I'll be trying to be considerate of the fact that I don't want to call people at 10, 11 o'clock at night because then they're gonna sit up here and curse your ass out. Why you calling me so late? Like I don't try. Anyway, move around on. Like I'm a very busy person. Like shit, like the train is always moving. Anyway, thank you for your comment, NBK Crypto. NBK Crypto says BTK at 109 is just a micro correction. BTC will be close to a million by 2030. It's always about the long game, ignore the day-to-day noise. I agree. But if somebody who's entering into that BTC market and don't understand what they're doing, they will freak out, right? Because if you put in 120 and now your shit looking towards 100,000, that looks like a 20K loss. So I just say that because the people over here are not the most skilled and adept. So I had people mad at me because they lost 2 cents. So that's what I was saying. But I agree with you saying about the treasuries and situation because with the bonds and stuff, that's a way to get people to still buy that because the international community is fleeing to gold and not trying to buy our bonds. So that's one way to keep them still trying entrenched or what's it called? Not entrenched, but attractive uh for us. So yeah. It's complex if you know what I'm saying. MBK crypto. So all right, but I appreciate your insight into what you were saying. All right, so let's get into the beef sector news. All right, so what's up, Sister Crystal, Miss VHS? How you doing? All right, so let's get into this. I want to talk about a couple things in this beef sector. So, news that you absolutely cannot use. All right, we'll be right back. Look at her, she dancing on the floor. Mm, mm, mm. Only if she could. What's up, Black Pearl? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. All right, so let's get into it real quick. So Jay Wilson talking about he in a new season of blocking people, and one of those is Tracy. And I'm like, I had to sit up here and say, oh, and he's like, oh, she's possessed and she is not right. And I'm sitting up here saying, Jay Wilson, do you not know what you say and what you do? You sit up here and repeatedly remind that woman that you took her man as if you're a little 5-year-old school kid. I took your man. He wanted to do lingerie with you, but he dated me in the gym. I'm sure that would make any woman sit up here and want to rip your eyes out and say some of the most heinous things about you because, first of all, that's kind of unconventional. You think you stealing a man from a woman? I mean, just be honest. The sound of that is kind of weird. I took your man. Like, who? Like, what? You not a lady, Jay Wilson. You not a lady. You a man. And you say you took her man, and you repeatedly come on here and brag as if that's a badge of honor. Like that's something that. So I kind of got to side with Tracy on this because any woman would do that. Since you up there trying to like brag about it and remind people about it and all that other stuff, like that's just that's just kind of weird to me. So Tracy gonna keep on as long as you keep on with that. Oh, okay. So I'm not ignoring your comment. I'll get. Hold on. MBK says one day I would really like to chat with you on your panel. You have a good show. Well, I appreciate that. I want to chat with you too because rarely do I have the opportunity to converse with someone. Like I don't really be in them groups that they. And when I say groups, you know what I'm talking about. MBK crypto in the background with people who be anticipating moves and stuff like that. Because I just don't want to engage like that. I mean, I could if I wanted to, but it just seems kind of I don't know. This is off of me, but yeah, it'll be great to have a conversation with you about that too. So it'll be good to converse with people and what they see, because I see things and you see things and we see different things, and then we may see a whole worldwide view of things. So it may cause us to move a certain way. So definitely, just let me know. And we may have a special show on that. So it'll be interesting to converse about something totally different than a fat man in a car all damn day talking about how he stole somebody's girlfriend or boyfriend. All right. But yeah, just let me know. Child, look who done popped up. We got a hey. So this was the original Brian, y'all. Duchess Kelly Love. This was the original Brian. So in honor of Brian and well, no, I can't say that about you, TKL, because you didn't come out here and tell people that you gonna go somewhere and then take their money. No, you never did that. You never did that at all. But here you go. In case you don't know who DKL, this is how he is or who he is.
And yeah, that just stop that damn begging. I'm old begging, old nasty queen. Leave me my dollar alone. And yeah, that just stop that damn begging. Leave me my dollar alone. Leave me my dollar alone. And yeah, that just stop that damn begging. Leave me my dollar alone. And yeah, that just stop that damn begging. I'm old begging, old nasty queen. I'm old begging, old nasty queen. Yeah, that just stop that damn begging.
Yeah, in case you don't know, Duchess is known for always twerking his booty around. So that's why we got a picture of his booty. And he always begging for $1. Anyway, that's old times. Old times. Black Pearl says, my knees are hurting just looking at it. Why your knees hurt? What you doing? What you doing? All right. Jay Wilson think he Patra talking about her got somebody, man. Yeah, that's it's just weird. Brixton Babe says Duchess can move for real though. Yeah, I guess if you say so. If you say so, Brixton. But yeah, Jay Wilson, I just think that's just off-putting. I just think that's really weird. But coming from a man of sophistication and advanced degrees like you, but whatever. All right, so what else I want to talk about? Also, pay attention to Pizarro. And the reason why I mention this because we coming around holiday time, and this is the most scammiest time of the year. And look, Pizarro talking about her sound bites. But pay attention, she was on live all damn day. If she wasn't on her channel, then she was on somebody else's channel. And I'm like, I'm not saying anything, but I'm saying something. Just pay attention to that. Because if you're a mama, how you being on live all the time? Unless you're a professional babysitter. I don't know. Just very interesting. Just very interesting. I'm just saying, just point that out. She live on all damn day. But now she, mm, I don't know, maybe they at Granny's house or the husband's house, whatever. I'm just saying. Just saying. Oh no, when you were playing the Hershey video. Oh, okay. Okay. You was imitating the moves. All right. So what else we want to talk about? Sean Bradley, please come get your charity case. Please come get your roly poly. Please come get your toothless butterball. And I'm talking about uppity. Now, see, this is the thing. Uppity out there taking digs at Rita and stuff and asking why Rick Reed ain't a sister. Uppity, where the hell did you come from? Cause she quick to say that Avatar Nation ain't beef sector. Lemon was hopping on panels. No, you loud and wrong. Lemon wasn't fucking hopping on panels over here, over wherever he got all them other people from. Maybe he did. Maybe he did. But see, Sean Bradley, she keep interjecting your name and shit, and that's why I'm bringing it up. So don't come on here talking about why Sir can't keep my name out, motherfucker. Keep my name out of your mouth, motherfucker. No, don't come on here with saying all that because you need to get your side pet community project, also known as Uppity. Okay, because we know you love to take on broken down projects, charity cases. Okay, I'm sure you funneling some money while she stood up here and suffered for this government shutdown. Now, I'm not trying to poke fun at her, but let's be honest, I am because she keep coming for me. I was the only one that had an open mind when they said she smacked a child. And I'm like, did we see her smack the child? And then maybe it was a box of cornflake that fell on the floor. It sounded like it smacked. But see, this is what you get for being open minded to people. But uppity, you know, a little snip and a snip from your snap won't hurt you, right? You may need to lose some much needed pounds because when you was in that Halloween contest, your hands look motherfucking grotesque, grotesque. Your hands look like you had a Halloween hand on. I was like, oh my God. I said, your hands were so big, I thought you was about to fly away because they looked like a damn balloon. Then your hands look so inflated that I said, oh my God, somebody call TSA or the aviation department, okay? Because this big ass helium balloon is about to fly away. How your hands look like that? What's wrong with your hands? And then your face. Child, that's the face that only, I don't know, nobody could love. And then you got the nerve to sit up here and walk around like a motherfucking walrus. A walrus. A walrus look more attractive than you. Then you say you have a small back. No, 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 girl. No. What you doing is crushing backs, okay? And then you got the nerve to sit up here and talk about all these men that you have. But why they don't want to stay with you? See, Uppity, this is the reason why I asked God. Excuse me. Now I know y'all said, why Sir King and why people bring God? But I honestly, when I look at the behavior of these people, Brian get a second chance at life. Lovely Love get a second chance at life. But then I look at you, Uppity, and I'm like, see, God, I feel that you made having babies too easy because that's one lady that did not need to be given that gift. And I'm sorry to say that because see, you use your baby as an excuse. Child, if that baby get taken away from you, you are lost. You are lost. You put everything on that baby. You have what you have today because of that baby. You have what you have because of the American U.S. taxpayer. But I also blame Sean Bradley for where you are today. You have some sense of social media entitlement because somehow he claimed you, somehow he sent you a super chat or a cash app, and you think the kind. But let's ask the motherfucker Kane, can you live with him? And see how quickly he tells you no. Because you got a lot of fucking mouth. And you want to say for you come from Wiley. Wiley don't know you. Wiley don't associate with people that look like you. See, Wiley is a man that suffers from the same syndrome as you. The syndrome of ugliness. Really, he does. But he's all about vanity. Just like you are. But y'all are the complete antithesis of that. Wiley, what the hell about him? He look like he blew up too. He look like a blown up Frankenstein. How the hell, like he look like a blown up Frankenstein that's part raccoon. And you, child, who knows? You look like you belong at the mascot of the bowling alley. I just roll you down the lane, okay? Strike, okay? But you got so much to say. And you might say, Sir King, what is causing you to go on with this about this hippopotamus? I'm gonna tell you why. Because people at Avatar Nation know she been taking swipe after swipe after swipe, and I just left her alone. I left her alone. I just left her alone. She got all that processed meat in her freezer, and it's going straight to her brain. Going straight to her brain. Now let me share this with y'all real quick, y'all. Hold on. Sean Bradley, because she keep bringing your damn name up, and you know you tell people why you keep bringing my name up. I'm gonna tell you why. Tell you why, because she keep bringing your name up. Hold on, let me see if I can connect to the Bluetooth. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Let's hit it.
Begging Sir King, and he wanted to know why Sir King wasn't supporting him. So that James thing, because clearly he dropped James for under $10 or under $20, whatever. But so he damn sure got his payback using Ness as far as the thing, but he bigged up James for a reason because he wanted to get at Sir King and Ness at the same time because we all know Sean Bradley is the king. Like I said, he's building a room in his basement lemon that's bigger than your room in your mama's apartment. So,
Okay, so hold on. Did it finish? Did that finish? No, it didn't finish.
it definitely is.
Hold on.
definitely is exceeding you. He just more how you say disgusting with it. But you're not a good person, Sir King. So Lemon was begging Sir King if he wanted to know why Sir King wasn't supporting him. So that James thing, because clearly he dropped James for under $10 or under $20, whatever. But so he damn sure got his payback using that as far as the thing, but he bigged up James for a reason because he wanted to get at Sir King and Ness at the same time because we all know Shawn Bradley is the king. Like I said, he's building a room in his basement, Lemon, that's bigger than your room in your mama's apartment.
So how am I a bad person? What have I done? What have I done to you? How am I? Hold on, and I want to hold on. I want to because there's more that was said. Uh, but how am I a bad person? What have I done to you? What have I done to you? Hold on. Is this okay? Let me see. This is the one. Hold
He
on.
also got it Sir King. He didn't want to address Sir King because I didn't even know because I don't watch Sir King fake ass because he just as ignorant and abusive as Lemon in my opinion. He just doesn't go as gutter with it, but he's still it's the same level of disrespect. It's just different verbiage in my opinion, right? So I feel Lemon on not allowing SK to be the one to check because who the fuck are you, right? So I finally listened to that live. I fast forwarded to Lemon part. So SK is still mad about that $20. SK is definitely envious of Lemon position but that's bad of you, SK, because the point of being a teacher, your students supposed to do better than you. That's how you know you're a good teacher. And he also got it Sir King. He don't.
So I'm a bad person. I'm abusive. I just do it differently. Okay. Okay. Let's move on. Let's hear the other part. Hold on.
It definitely is exceeding you. He just more how you say disgusting with it. But you're not a good person, Sir King. So Lemon was begging Sir King if he wanted to know why Sir King wasn't supporting him. So that James thing, because clearly he dropped James for under $10 or under $20, whatever. But so he damn sure got his payback using that as far as the thing, but he bigged up James for a reason because he wanted to get at Sir King and Ness at the same time because we all know Shawn Bradley is the king. Like I said, he's building the room.
Okay, all right. So, okay. First of all, this is justice real quick. I have no jealousy of Lemon at all, right? But I can't be happy about what I see over there. What's going on is the complete antithesis of what Avatar Nation is about. Did he take the formula and implement it over there? Yes, he sure did. So is that a moment of happiness? No, that's just a moment of recognition of the fact that the formula that worked over here is just being implemented in a different way over there. That's all that is. Because I would never condone the speech of talking to people that way. We're not about that. That's not Avatar Nation brand. That's fine if you go ahead and do what you want to do, but don't sit up there and say I'm jealous and the teacher. No, the teacher can always be disappointed in the student, especially if he's being used, what's being taught by the teacher is being used in a way that the professor don't want, in a vile way. There's been many occasions in world history where people have taken things that were used for good and implemented it for bad. So no, don't sit up here and say that someone's jealous at all. So, and why the hell are you continuously to bring Shawn Bradley up? Because now Shawn Bradley gonna sit up here and say keep my name out that fuck shit. That's what he gonna tell you uppity. For real, for real. Okay, let's just be honest. But you got your own problems. Every day you wake up, you think you some kind of skinny woman with multiple men and when living off the existence of your child. That's nothing to be proud of. That's nothing to be proud of at all. You be independent and let's see what you and grow from there. Let's see you find someone who actually want to claim you and actually care for you and live with you. Right? But I don't see that going nowhere. I don't. You showing us a whole freezer food, or what is it? A full freezer of food that was paid for by the U.S. tax dollars. You are not even maximizing your existence as a human being because you don't work, you don't want to work, and you said that you had the nerve to the parents say you retired at 22. So you not the. I don't understand why Shawn Bradley messing with a peasant. Since you want to use royalty terms, talking about I use a different kind of verbiage to disrespect people. Why is Shawn Bradley messing with a peasant since he's the king? Shouldn't he be messing with royalty? Take that into account. Or is Sean Bradley using you to make himself feel good about himself? As if he's doing a good thing and changing life. And Sean Bradley really cared about you, he would encourage you to or give you the funds to roll in some classes to better your situation. So you and your daughter can live on stable housing and won't be at the mercy of this government today. Because let's be honest, if the presidency that's in office now continues with their marginalization of the poor people or low income people, we're going next, instead of having a food insecurity issue, we're going to have a housing insecurity issue. And if your city or state is getting those funds from the government to house you, you really going to be in a situation uppity. So Sean Bradley really cared about you, and you sitting up here saying that he about to build some kind of room in his house that's bigger than lemons, then you may be asking the king to have you move in with him, right? But if Sean Bradley really cared about you, like I said, he will get you some classes. He will send you to some virtual courses so you could be proud of who you are. Because what kind of legacy you gonna live? Someone that retired at 22 but needed the help of the people to support you. If that's not respected by her kids, let's be honest, right? The question is, do your kids respect you? As a mother, do they respect you? Do your kids sit up here and tell you, I want to be like my mommy? I want to be like my mommy. My mommy is my role model. I don't, I don't think that's the case. They may love you, but you're not their role model. Now, there still might be some time you can change your ways. You can get some teeth. You can lose some weight. You can fix the mirror so that it don't crack every time you see it. It sees you. I don't know. It's still some time to make some changes. You can start doing some push-ups so that your pressure in your hands go down and your feet go down. You can change your diet. You can start eating kale instead of hot dogs and sausages and pork links and whatever else you got in that damn refrigerator. See, look in the mirror and see, do you like what looks back, or do you get scared every time you see what looks back? Or does the hula hoop that you try to fit around your waist to see if you can hula hoop burst or have your waist shrunk? See, the sad part about it is, uppity, you won't even be able to compete with your daughter when they have parent day. When they have, what's that called? When they kind of field day. When they say, "Mommy, mommy, let's go outside and run," you're gonna be huffing and puffing. You need to get your health in order, uppity girl. The king or the king set up there and got a whole procedure to lose weight. If he really cared about you, he will help sponsor that so that you can get something in your stomach to help you lose weight too, if he really cared about you. I'm just saying, the king got a whole trainer. If he really cared about you, he would send you a trainer package at a gym to help you lose weight if he really cared about you. But see, you up here cheering for a king that only sees you as a charity case and a charity project. And now he got your head all blown up like a helium balloon. And that's the truth of the matter. Uppity, can you help your children, your child with their homework? Uppity, can you help your child compete in academia with other students? Can you do that? Because that's going to be a real wake up call when your daughter asks you, "Mommy, what's 5 times 2? Mommy, what's a preposition?" Not prostitution. What's a preposition? Mommy, what's a paragraph? Not a giraffe, but a paragraph. Okay. So prepare for what's coming. Prepare for what's coming, uppity. Because see, the thing, what I fear is you about to have hell on your hands when that girl grows up and starts dogging you out like I'm dogging you out right now. She gonna sit up and say, "Don't tell me what to do, fat ass. I'm snatched, mommy. Can you go outside and stay outside? There's no ugly people allowed here." Mommy, my friends say you're ugly, so we don't want you walking us down to the bodega. Are you ready for those days? Because kids are very blunt, very blunt, and they will tell you directly why they don't like you and what you need to do and what you look like. So what you gonna do when you get it on here already, and you gonna be getting it in the real world? Why is it that no man wants to be with you? Don't you find that like, don't you find that kind of weird? That no man don't love you enough to even show his shadow to come on here with you? Child, let me let you rest. Let me let you rest. But you keep yapping and see the thing is I show restraint. I had be like I said, I'd be getting a plethora of stuff, but you saying stuff and all that stuff. Child, let that hippopotamus lay. Whatever. But then you start again, a little bit too damn disrespectful. And I don't think you're B sector. You got cliff notes from somewhere somehow. Let me tell you who B sector, Hershey. Hershey knows some shit that is detailed and spot on. You got your stuff from, I don't know, a cliff note source or something, or talking on the phone. You did a Nina Gogley with Themis O. That's how I feel when I hear your renditions and I'm like, okay, you don't know the in depths. You over there mentioning Ashley Miller and all. Who cares? I mean, yeah, we know where they come from, but they really don't have no relevance to our area. So I'm just sitting there. I'm like, you got your cliff notes from somebody else because they not as precise. Like Hershey know her shit, and she knows minute details that like, okay, yeah, you were around, but you uppity, you a fake and a fraud. You were over there probably scouring LSA, going through all that stuff and trying to put that together to legitimize you. Talking about Lemon hot panels. Lemon did not hop no panels before Avatar Nation at all. Because they would have been like, oh, that's Lemon. Oh, that's Lemon. We knew countless of people who hot panels and stuff like that. But Lemon was not Lemon was never a hot panel. He hit my panel and that was his claim to fame. So you just kind of you telling yourself by the things you get incorrect. So stop talking. Okay. That's why you ain't got no teeth now. But anyway, that's the reason why you ain't got no teeth. And then popping them in and popping them out. Nobody want to see that. Can you imagine what your breath done? Like, child, oh Lord. Imagine, do you brush your teeth? Or do you get a water hose and just spray? I don't know, girl. You better leave me alone because I ain't the one and I ain't the two. You see, with AI, I could child me and AI got a good relationship. Okay, we could get down in the lab and create. Don't make me do it, please. Don't make me do it. Just shut up. Just shut up. It's a plethora of people to talk about. What is that? Just leave me alone. Because I'll keep mentioning Shawn Bradley name to the point he'll come on here and say, stop talking about my name. Okay, so you listen to your king, so your king will probably give you a ring and stop saying my name or his name. So yeah, okay, leave me the hell alone. You over there smacking your child and shit. But you got enough problems with CPS and everybody else visiting your door inspecting that. Talking about you want to go at Sheffy. I'm sure Sheffy ain't got nobody doing weekly inspections on her damn domain, and you won't even let the motherfuckers. Okay, let me move on. What else I want to talk about real quick? There was one other thing. Oh, child. If y'all been thoroughly entertaining this morning, I'm helping you get through the day. I gotta do my begging campaign too. Shit. Dollar sign Sir King Crown. Feel free to do so. I ain't got 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 finance team members. Nigga gonna sit up here and act like she Wall Street talking about, oh, I got a finance team. Wait, why are you using big terms like that? Fine, no, you should have just said you got a money team. I've got a finance team. Like they about to vet everybody that sent a damn donation. Girl, I appreciate the plan, but wrong execution. Finance team. Girl, I said, oh shit. She going through Venmo or something. You know, she got an auditor for Venmo or Cash Out. Doing no. Anyway, if you want to, feel free to send a gesture $sign so King Crown. Okay. So let me see what y'all saying in the chat. I didn't mean to ignore y'all. Ooh, Lord. All right. Yes. Retire from what? And she always begging on what somebody else. Oh, sorry, Brad. She is always bagging. Entitled ass. If I knew that the rules were to get changed, I wouldn't sit up here and participate in this Halloween costume. I was like, nobody act like we don't care. We wish you did. And looking at them hands, and then you would sit up there and that doing that mask. Oh, your hands are so nasty on that damn glass. I was like, ooh, ooh, you can't even work at a bar. Ooh, if I see you mix my drink at a bar, I'm like, next. Next, that's all right. I'll give you your $2 tip and move on. I was like, she always bragging on what somebody else got, but she ain't got it. It's called fantasy. She wants to fuck with you, though. She wants to. Oh, Lord, let me shut up because you know what I was about to say. She is confused and clearly going off at hearsay. I can't do gestures. The nerve when she staying in one bedroom and bathroom is bigger than the bedroom. Child, maybe that's when she should be sleeping in the bathroom. She is confirmed and clearly going off and here. Okay, can't do your nasty mess. It's nasty. She got a special mirror, a mirror on the wall. What's the damn special mirror? What? Yes, I would eat from uppity, never hollow. You would eat from uppity? Oh, Lord. Mm. Yeah, I'm not jealous at all. It's because he have a soft spot for the baby. Well, then he should adopt the baby. He adopt the Pepe. He need to adopt the baby. The lesbian ghost says the people see that she's an abuser and still have her on a panel, and then she joined panels. I leave and take my life back. I agree. Move and where? I can imagine Shawn giving her the side eye just to throw that. Oh Lord. Let me see what else y'all saying. What's up, social? So I can't see SB helping her. He moves around people with money and are go getters. Yeah, she'll go get it too. Go get some food. D Ramsey is now traveling the world right now. Yeah, I saw her. She was upset in Pakistan or somewhere. Girl, she better hope she don't get locked up in a place that don't like black people. I'm for real on that. She out here traveling like here and there, like she's still in the United States. She was always saying I was in Wiley chat. I don't even remember her over there no damn Wiley chat. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I did. I don't. That name was kind of offensive when I first saw it. Uppity Negro. Child. Anyway. Social says there was no lemon before USK. I don't trust and believe. I know. Mm-mm. Let me see. Diva, she and green card relationships. That's all. That's true. I believe so too. Diva D says Sheffy got got a job, a home, a car, her teeth, and she ain't bad looking. I agree. I agree. I think she might be just jealous of Sheffy too. To be honest. To be honest, let me see what y'all saying. Oh, she got a trick mirror. I heard some of them men she like she like them women with some funk on their bodies. Probably so. The aroma of it all, child. Tracy 2.0. Oh Lord. All right, y'all. Let's get into this. We're gonna take a brief commercial break and we're gonna get into this last point where Lemmy got popped again. Okay. So let's see what we're gonna play. Here we go. Oh Lord. Yeah, we're gonna play this right here. Child. Y'all going on a cruise? Y'all going on Treasure Lane? Cruise? Well, Treasure Lane gonna be in the library too. Yeah, Treasure Lane gonna be high now in the library too. All right, let's get into the last part where Lemmy got popped again. Okay, so Lemmy was over there. So Sour Patch is mad. Sour Patch is putting out messages, child. So Sour Patch put out a message. Now, Lemmy is a blatant ass lie. He's like, that's not my messages. That's not my messages. Then one of the messages say, oh, is mom home? He's like, that's not my, oh, but that is my sister asking. I was like, oh, Lord. I was like, oh, Lord. So, so I'm like, oh, Lord. So, Lemon, that was your message. So, pretty much, I guess she was showing that Lemon was, I don't know how she got the screenshots or whatever, but Lemon was connected to this guy doing drag or whatever. But I honestly feel that's that guy. Remember, he showed his phone and one of his screensavers was that of a man dressed up as a woman. So yeah, I think that's she Sean Patch is dropping the breadcrumbs to what we saw on that on his screen. I was like, China. He's like, I don't know that guy. I don't know that guy. You guys go interview that guy. Please get an interview. Please get an interview with that guy. And I'm like, Lemon, you better stop. Lemon, you better stop challenging these people. I said, Lemon, you better stop challenging these people because these people will go and interview that guy. Like for real, for real. So you need to stop doing that. And they probably own it too. Cause he's a social media figure and money talk and bullshit walk. So Lemon, the way you be doing like you had like I tell people that people have a virtual DNA. Um Lemon has a virtual DNA. I mean, it's probably his real life DNA. But he has a virtual DNA where he'll deny, but the way he denies, he thinks that he's going to get people to the way he's protesting discourage them for digging further. But all it's doing is making them dig further. So you sitting up here like, oh, you say, I don't know that guy. I don't know him. And then like, okay, and we see like, okay, obviously, and let's be honest, he's not like a big social media person. He only got 800 and something like subscribe followers from what I saw. So I mean, it's easy to have interaction with somebody who only got 800. So while you sitting up there like denying him, like Peter denied Jesus, you gonna sit up here and have these people reach out to that man, and be like, oh, do you know this guy? Oh, da, 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 da. And if he looking for clout, he may come on and talk to somebody. It's just about the approach. So let me, you child, let me whatever you are, but it's just too many breadcrumbs, Lemon, that you just got out here. And the thing is, that's why I keep telling you, you keep messing with people and talking to people, they got stuff on you. And when at the moment in time that you have a good rapport with them, that's cool. But once that rapport is over and done with, that's a wrap. They're willing to expose everything they seen and saw when times were good. So I told you, Lemon, but you got to learn the hard way. So I think, Lemon, you out there talking to drag queens or whatever and all that other stuff. Mm, that's on you. But people, and he might not. And you know what? You might have messed up at, Lemon, is that if you and he engage in depth conversation, he may feel a sense of betrayal in your denying of who he is. That could be very off-putting to a lot of people when you deny association with him, and because it may come across to him that you are invalidating his existence, or maybe the time he spent with you to get over whatever you dealing with. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know. That's gonna be a mad move. You a prolific liar. You sit up and say you don't know where the message come from, and then 5 minutes later, admit that that's your relative in that message. I'm like, baby, honey. I was just like, anyway. So we shall see. Oh, and guess what? If you saw that live last night, Tracy done played her part. She sits up there and moves the subject right along with that. Watch. That is very interesting. Those who are on that payroll, they watch it. When we talk about something very controversial, those who are on that payroll, they come out there and deflect immediately off of it, whether it be Lolo, whether it be Tracy. They just pay attention. They'll move it right off. I don't know if he's sending the messages. Hey, let's move on to something else because Tracy stood there and deflected the conversation to, oh, what happened to that girl that wanted you to come over there? As if he was going. And then I said, like, Lemon, if you wanted to save your reputation, Tracy gave Lemon a lifeboat, and he pushed the lifeboat right away last night. Lemon, what you should have said to Tracy, oh yeah, she wanted to get down and have a good time, but I was too busy. No, what Lemon say? Oh, my live was cracking. My live was. I was like, oh my god. If you had any like awareness of what people were trying to say about Mr. Drag Queen, and then Tracy throwing you the life raft. What Tracy was trying to say, what you should have said was, yeah, she wanted the hump and all that, but I told her I was, I'll come over later. That would have kind of like lessened the speculation that you like to dress up in ladies' clothes, but you didn't understand what she was doing. Anyway, child, you can't save them if they don't want to be saved. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, that's it. That's all I got for y'all today. Hopefully, y'all been thoroughly informed and educated on the matter. And that's all I got to say. I'll drop the link real quick in case you might want to come up. But other than that, that's about it. So that's all I saw on the YouTube streets yesterday. Now they said there was a live at Brianna's where that whole situation with RNY TV and Envy, that situation went left. I don't know. I didn't see that, so who knows? But Jay Wilson once again talking about giving people advice that he don't heed. Talking about, oh, don't bring your relationship on here. Those people over there from the manosphere, all about them, and they use women. And I'm like, Jay Wilson, like, you put your man on here, like, you talk about your man religiously, and you. Child. Oh, and then the Mama D situation that was kind of weird. What I really didn't understand that, but whatever. I don't care to be honest. But yeah. So, oh, you're welcome, Detach. You're welcome. So y'all have a blessed day. Thank you for my wonderful Avatar Nation list. We appreciate you. And thank you for those who are members. Thank you to my moderators. Y'all do an excellent job. Remember to be the change you want to see in the world. Yes, everyone stay blessed. Y'all, please enjoy these days of um, somewhat stability because unfortunately, I think as this man advances in his term, things may not be the same. Um, so just I don't know, just cherish peace. Just cherish peace. All right. And with that being said, remember to change the world. And I will talk to y'all soon. All right. Y'all take care and have a great day. Please make sure you thumbs up the live as you exit. And if you want to, feel free to send gesture $sign Sir King Crown. And I will see y'all soon. Bye, y'all.
Sir King.
Canvas.
Sir King. Sir King. Sir King. Sir King.
Brixton, they're saying that his health is not well. So they're saying his health is not well, and they're hiding that from the public. So it may be a chance that he passes while he is in office, and the baton gets handed to somebody else, which I don't think may be the best thing because the person behind him seems more vicious and radical than he is, to be honest. So we shall see. We shall see. All right. Take care, y'all. Y'all have a blessed day. Good child. Give your cares to the Lord. Oh, y'all. Yeah, I was reading the Bible yesterday, and I should have started this live off with that today, but and I'll probably come back and start my next live with that. But Proverbs chapter 7, I forgot which verse, and I thought of the two people I thought of reading this. I thought of Brian and I thought of Lemon. And I'll tell you why when I read. Y'all read that Proverbs chapter 7. Y'all read that and then y'all understand why. Because I was like, those two buffoons need to read that. So, but we'll talk about that later. All right. But with that being said, y'all take care. Bye, y'all.